So I wasn't implying in any way, shape, or form that this isn't the natives' land. I'm sorry to make this. That's what happens all the time. You end shit short, and it's like, what the fuck? I didn't mean to say. I wasn't implying anything like that. I'm just saying the focus of the people over here was harmony, right? But there was no need to draw imaginary lines in the sand. And you obeyed natural law. That's what I'm trying to say. You obeyed a natural law. And you didn't there'd be no need to go steal someone's tent or dwelling or anything. There'd just be no need to. That's all I was saying. The focus wasn't on ownership. That's colonizer perspective. Insecure, I got to own and control something. Anunnaki consciousness. That's all I'm trying to get at the root of this. This is foreign, non-human consciousness, this colonization consciousness. This colonization is foreign to Earth. It is invaded, and it's got to go. And they know it. And I was trying to, I keep pushing reality is because, we're not spending this because and look, we're here, Mississippi. Weathermen are quitting because they realize they're reporting unnatural weather patterns. Now, I don't know if every state has a weather machine, but Mississippi has something called the Mississippi Weather Machine. So I don't know if every state does, but countries brag about, you've heard them brag about how they can, sporting events or the Olympics. We got that. They know they have, they're great arrogance just giving themselves away. They're saying they control the weather, just spitting in our, just right in our face. So I'm just as I've been, water's supposed to be love. Is that what Cruz says? I understand that. Water's supposed to be closest to source. And so it makes sense that water is love, but, not here on Earth now, is it? That's what the problem is. You understand, water itself is, the way water is being used against us to make us think water and Earth don't give a fuck about us. That's bad enough. But of course, this is the natives' land, but they didn't worry about that before they were invaded. Do you understand what I'm saying? They didn't worry about all that nonsense until they were invaded. Now, yes, they're going to have to make a claim on their own goddamn land because of foreign consciousness that won't stop. And as we all know, karma, my neighbor just knows. So yeah, bro, karma, it's we both know. It's a couple years ago, karma, oh yeah, I didn't really think about that too much, but you say that's what made me consider karma. It's my sister would always bring it up, and I started noticing karma and acting karma, So I don't know who these idiots are that getting online. It's the wheel of karma is ended. God, that's what I'm trying to say. The sweetest little people will get on with their kids, especially women. They'll be smiling and so innocent, and they're still talking about Jesus. Do you get what I'm saying? Jesus is still being used to kill my people. Okay? My people also, my dad's side, that's different people than people on my mother's side. What am I supposed to do about it? Half demon, half vampire, I don't know. Genetically, probably so. You gotta realize, my conscience is my consciousness. And it's deciding, and it has decided. What you don't know about us white people, we didn't know. We didn't fucking know. We're not taught anything. I'm not yelling at the natives. No, I'm not yelling at the natives whatsoever. I'm not picking on this person, but I don't know what this person's coming in I'm being inundated with Moors and all this. What the fuck is a Moor? You're talking about even that's what I'm saying. This is my grandmother's format, TikTok, to communicate to me. My great grandmother's format. She's made it's been obvious because she's answered things in my mind. Something in my mind, I can click on TikTok, but it's being answered. So it's not your format to invade a caretaker of the earth. Tool, okay? This is her platform to use to speak to me when she sees fit. And that's all I'm trying to say. And, it's hard enough. It's hard enough, the communication, it's hard enough to know and recognize and trust when spirit's talking to you or your ancestors. I ain't got time for this shit, okay? I don't know. I don't know nothing about this shit. I just said the undefinedness is my sign and my way out to leave it all behind. And I get ridiculous, needless complexity overriding the other friend in my, whatever. I don't know how you get to the friend status in TikTok. I'm not going to berate y'all. I mean, Morningstar, I see no problem with that. You seem like a buddy. You know, I don't have many buddies. You seem like a buddy. I like, that's all I know. It's like the establishment too. I don't know. I can't hear your voice. I ain't seen your face. I don't need to see your face, but without tone, you can't, you can be an algorithm without tone, brother, sister. I mean, what do you not get about that? You have to reveal a tone so we can verify authenticity. Sorry, there's no way around it. There has to be something to verify authenticity. Otherwise, you can just be an algorithm. You can be AI itself. Because I don't know what all this, I'm seeing conquer, and I'm seeing conquer too much. And I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like that black man said, there's no need to make a claim on Turtle Island. Africans, there's no need. But the Anunnaki conscious obviously got into all bloodline after blood. It ain't just the British male. Because that's Anunnaki conscious in Africa that captured and sold their own. No doubt about it. That's Anunnaki reptilian demonic consciousness. What else could it be? That's not human. So the Anunnaki and the reptilians, I don't know, but the Anunnaki and the Watchers are not getting in the celestial realms. And we don't know about celestial realms. It's funny how we don't know shit about them. And I call them realms because we don't even know if they're lands if we haven't been in there. But that must be the deal. I guess they think it's probably their way out of the Great Barrier, the Great Dome, is through the celestial lands, or they just got, something they got invaded. I don't know what their deal is. They haven't watched Fight Club, apparently. They haven't watched Fight Club, apparently. So that's the deal. I don't mean to be so long-winded and to top people's conscience, time with this shit, but it's like, I mean, what do we not understand? It's time to listen to the natives. Put our shit, our previous white and black shit and all this shit we think we know, and star seeds come from planets and star systems. All this outdated information. Put that shit in super slow motion and let the natives talk. Their children go missing. Their women, 33.33% of their women are raped. This isn't much to ask of a fiat nation.